The triple digits continue, but you know what? There's some brief relief in Kylie's weekend forecast. Fort Worth police say a young boy was shot during a drive-by shooting. Hear the family's message this morning and an update on the victim's condition. And police in New York make an arrest in a serial murder case. How detectives finally tracked down the suspect, who they claim was also keeping tabs on their investigation.
Good Day Saturday, live and local on Fox 4.
Good morning and welcome back to Good Day Saturday. I'm Tisia and I'm breaking a sweat just thinking about how hot it's going to be.
I know. At least it's freezing cold in the studio.
Yeah,
right?
I'm loving it.
Literally
for the first
always
time.
is. I know, right? I mean, seriously.
We're usually complaining about it. I'm like, it's too cold, and I have a blanket.
And now we're like, okay.
I'm like, please bring it.
We can deal with this. We can deal with this right now because later. Brutal again. But okay, here's the deal. So we tack on another triple-digit day this afternoon. Tomorrow, one day of relief with highs in the 90s. We will take that because wait until you see next week's forecast. Another streak of the triple digits is setting up. This morning, speaking of some relief, there are a few showers out there, largely to the west and northwest, and a couple of spotty showers drifted a little bit closer through the Metroplex this morning. Those are now impacting our far southeastern counties, and there's a couple of spotty showers up in Lamar County too, but that's pretty much it. Through the rest of the day, we should stay dry. And then after 5 o'clock this afternoon, additional showers and storms return to the forecast. Not for everyone. And again tonight, with more showers and storms on the way. This is kind of an unusual pattern again for mid-July, and we'll take it before another summertime heat streak with highs in the triple digits sets up next week. A few extra clouds out there this morning, too. That heat advisory still in place through this evening to account for heat index values between 105 and 110. We tack on another triple-digit day today. I'm looking for a high temperature right around 101 to 102. Few afternoon showers and thunderstorms, mainly to the south and east. Additional storm chances tonight with highs in the 90s likely by tomorrow afternoon. I'll have a closer look at the weekend forecast, time out those storm chances, and look at the triple digits next week in just a bit.
All right, Kylie, thank you for that update. We begin this morning with news of an Amber Alert for a missing 11-year-old girl. You probably heard the alert this morning. Waxahachie police south of Dallas issued the alert here. Now, Tanya Jackson was last seen Friday night around 8 o'clock along Pennsylvania Avenue near the SM Wright Freeway in South Dallas. Jackson stands at 5'7" and weighs 170 pounds. She was wearing a white T-shirt with red lettering. Now, if you see Jackson or have any information, you're asked to call 911. And a 10-year-old boy was hit by a bullet as he was sleeping Wednesday night, and Fort Worth police say the gunfire likely came from a drive-by shooting in the Morningside neighborhood just south of downtown. Now, the family wants to know if or why their house was involved. Now, the boy is expected to recover. That's the good news there. The family says there were other children inside the house, but none were hurt. Police say they do not believe the shooter targeted this specific home. No arrests have been made, and neighbors say they are just thankful no one was killed.
Well, praise the Lord. Thank God for that, because, oh, my goodness, that's shocking to me. We don't need that around here.
Fort Worth police say they hope residents who have privately owned cameras may have recorded the vehicle involved. And Dallas police are still looking for the driver behind a deadly hit and run that killed a mother of two almost 2 months ago. Fox 4's David Satentry spoke to the victim's mother.
The vehicle, they hit her. Why didn't they stop?
22-year-old Fatima Duncan was on foot when she was struck and killed by a vehicle on Camp Wisdom Road near Redbird Plaza in Dallas.
I have good days and I have, not so good days.
Duncan's mother is beyond devastated. To make matters worse, no arrests have been made.
Because I just feel like somebody saw something or somebody has heard something.
The hit-and-run crash happened in the early morning hours of May 27th. Duncan's family was notified shortly after, but it was this week Dallas police released details of Duncan's death to its blog, along with a blurry surveillance image of a vehicle they're looking for.
I just don't know why it was so long for them to post this.
Dallas PD has not yet answered Fox 4's questions about the case, including why they took so long to release the surveillance photo.
I don't know what she was doing.
Duncan was in Dallas visiting a friend, according to her mother. She says Duncan was supposed to return home to North Carolina.
But she never made it.
Duncan was a mother to a boy and girl.
She was a sweet person. She loved her family.
Police have not said where exactly Duncan was walking, whether she was crossing the road, or any other description of the vehicle, like possible damage. Her family hopes to get answers, and for police to find the driver.
It's been almost 2 months. It's like they don't care, because I know that they hit something. They know they hit something.
David Centendry, Fox 4 News.
Well, if you know something about the case, you can contact Detective Kenneth Watson. His information is on your screen right now. Crime Stoppers is also offering a reward up to $5,000 for information that leads to an arrest and also an indictment. The number is 214-373-TIPS, and that's also 214-373-8477. Well, law enforcement agencies in North Texas are mourning the loss of former police chief David Kunkel. His career spanned nearly 4 decades, and he served as police chief in Arlington, Dallas, and Grand Prairie. Kunkel began as a Dallas police officer in 1972. He became the department's top cop in 2004 and retired in 2010. He died this week at the age of 72 after a battle with dementia. Current and former city leaders, as well as law enforcement officials, called Kunkel a brilliant leader and mentor.
What is Kunkel's legacy to the profession, David?
I think his academic approach to policing, I mean, really a smart guy, but a really good people person. I mean, it's his selection of succession for the Dallas Police Department continues to resonate. Groomed and mentored many people, but served all.
Kunkel is survived by his wife, former TV reporter Sarah Dodd. The Dallas Police Department escorted his body to a funeral home Friday, but services for the former police chief have not been released yet. Well, police in New York believe a serial killer is finally off the streets. Rex Hayorman was arrested Thursday night in Manhattan in connection to as many as 11 unsolved murders along on Long Island, South Shore, dating back to 2010. Now, authorities believe the New York architect is responsible for the deaths of 9 women, a man, and also a toddler. He's been charged with first-degree murder in 3 killings and a second-degree murder in another. Hayorman also faces assault charges, and prosecutors say he contacted victims before killing them, then taunted their relatives.
The defendant, Hayorman, he got a cell phone and a burner phone, which is prepaid and anonymous. And for each of the murders, he got an individual burner phone, and he used that to communicate with the victims. Then shortly after the death of the victims, he then would get rid of the burner phone.
Well, prosecutors asked the judge to deny Hayorman's bail application. Court documents say he used Google to learn more about a task force looking for him in an attempt to stay ahead of them. And a man accused of looking for the Washington, D.C. home of former President Barack Obama now faces gun charges for his role in the 2021 attack on the U.S. Capitol. Taylor Taranto was indicted this week of carrying a gun without a license and a possession of a large-capacity ammunition-feeding device. He's also facing 4 misdemeanors tied to the Capitol riot. Prosecutors say Taranto claims he got Obama's address from the social media app Truth Social. It was posted by former President Donald Trump. The Biden administration announced it's automatically forgiving student loan debt for more than 800,000 people. The $39 billion to cancel education debt will go to people in income-driven repayment plans. Fox's Caroline Shively takes a closer look at who is getting this relief.
800,000 Americans are getting their student debt wiped out. No application required. The Biden administration announced on Friday it is forgiving $39 billion in student loan debt for eligible borrowers. The Education Department says the move fixes years of mistakes in how payments were collected through income-driven repayment plans.
If you've spent 20 or 25 years trying to pay off your student loan and have made payments but can't get the balance down, that, based on your income, you can get debt forgiveness.
This comes 2 weeks after the Supreme Court struck down the president's plan to forgive $400 billion in student loan debt for tens of millions of people. At the time, Education Secretary Miguel Cardona promised the fight wasn't over.
We're going to put the best legal argument forward to provide relief for borrowers. That's our focus, and we're not going to stay off of that.
The court ruled the president didn't have the authority to wipe out that much debt without congressional approval. This program will cost about 1/10 of the previous plan and has not been challenged in the courts.
I am certain the court is going to weigh in on this. They are going to make it is going to be challenged.
Those eligible for relief don't have to apply. The debts will be automatically wiped out. In Washington, Caroline Shively for Good Day.
Well, tonight's Powerball jackpot is $875 million, but that's not the only multi-state lottery-reaching dream jackpots. So Tuesday's Mega Millions drawing is worth an estimated $640 million after no tickets matched all 6 numbers. So 3 tickets sold in Texas matched 4 numbers, and the Mega Ball, look, those are worth $10,000. Now, there are dozens of smaller ticket winners, so grab your tickets this morning. Here are last night's numbers: 10, 24, 48, 51, 66, and the Mega Ball is 15.
Online shopping sites are flooded with customer reviews, but it can be tough to tell which are fake. I'm Marianne Rafferty, and I've got details on how federal regulators went to help coming up.
Well, 2 Dallas police sergeants jumped into a lake to save a woman's life. Next on Good Day Saturday, see the brave rescue caught on another officer's body cam. Welcome back. We've got a few people who reached out to me tuning in this morning. So welcome back and thanks for joining us on this Saturday morning. 83 degrees. Your time now is 8:13. Switching gears now, 2 Dallas police officers dove into the waters of Bachman Lake last week, saving the life of a woman who was in a submerged vehicle. Fox 4's Sean Rabb spoke with them.
There you go. There we go. There you go. When you save a life like that, it just hits you at once. It's like a waterfall.
A waterfall of emotions for Dallas Police Sergeants Paul Kucinich and Matt Carlson, July 3rd, 3 a.m. A woman in a car sinking in Bachman Lake.
You could actually hear some screaming, but it was just muffled because she's underneath the water.
When we heard the muffling, we knew. And I'm yelling to Matt. I said, it's time to take our gear off.
And as he's formulating a plan, telling me exactly what we're going to do, she just pops up. And then she starts flaring her arms. And, and we know she's not going to make it. That's what. So I just look at Puggle going in.
We stripped our gear pretty quick. And when we dove